talk about the man who won't pull over, a lonely ghost beneath the clover. They say his engine sounds like thunder, ripping up the blacktop from under. No one knows his face or name. He just drives through fire and rain. The truckers blink their hazy lights, witnessing the endless nights. He leaves no tracks, no sign of rest, just the shadow of the permanent quest. His story is written in the lane, a legend fueled by tired pain. Hear the rumble, feel the shake. He's the promise the road will take, the highway legend never done, riding hard beneath the moon and sun. Faster now than never before, forever knocking on freedom's door. He doesn't need a map to guide, just the power deep inside. He's merged his soul with oil and wine, a monument of iron fire. The only end he'll ever see is when the road runs out to sea. Hear the rumble, feel the shake. He's the promise the road will take, the highway legend never done, riding hard beneath the moon and sun. Faster now than ever before, forever knocking on freedom's door. Kids will pawn when the shadows fly and tell the tale beneath the sky of the driver who refused to stop, riding far above the mountaintop, a whisper on the wind, a fading sound. He'll never be anywhere but unbound. Hear the rumble, feel the shake. He's the promise the road will take, the highway legend never done, riding hard beneath the moon and sun. Faster now than ever before, forever knocking on freedom's door. Another station, another pump, feel the engine shudder and jump. 20 gallons just to feel alive. Gotta keep this highway dive from the dawn until the sun goes low. Only one direction I can go. cold, 1,000 stories never told. My weary eyes see everything. The lonely song that I sing, a cheap coffee and a paper map, trapped inside this heavy cab. Gasoline fire in the engine room, driving out the silent gloom. I don't stop for rest or food. It's misunderstood, but it feels good. Pour the fuel and hit the lane, wash away the tired pain. Don't ask me where I'm heading to. The destination doesn't feel true. The process is the only prize. Underneath these smoky skies, I'm a shadow moving through the night, powered by the liquid light. Gasoline fire in the engine room, driving out the silent gloom. I don't stop for rest or food. It's misunderstood, but it feels good. Pour the fuel and hit the lane, wash away the tired pain. If I stop right here and park the rig, I wonder what kind of life I dig. But the thought of silence chills my bones. Better be running all alone. This roaring is the only sound that keeps me sane on solid ground. Gasoline fire in the engine room, driving out the silent gloom. I don't stop for rest or food. It's misunderstood, but it feels good. Pour the fuel and hit the lane, wash away the tired pain. Clock hits 12, the city sleeps. Got a promise that the highway keeps. Pedal down, hear the engine roar, leaving everything outside the door. White lines fly beneath the tires, fueled by ghosts and burning desire. Speed is the only friend I know. Watch the static radio glow. Run, run, run against the night. Gotta ride into the fading light. Yeah, the Every road I take's got a ghost of things I lived, the things I lost the most. The worn out seats remember names, flickering high on lonely flames. I drive through towns that fade away, see the dust of yesterday. Hear the whispers on the static sound of every promise I never found. The engine hums an empty tune beneath a cold and hollow moon. This asphalt track, it holds the years, washes out the hopeless tears. Ghost town lights are flashing by, just a silhouette against the sky. Got nowhere to be, nothing to win, only darkness deep within. Yeah, the highway swallowed me whole, lost control, lost my soul. belongs to those asleep. But I'm the promise the darkness keeps. The headlights cut a narrow beam, living out a waking dream. Every mile is paid in fear. The silence disappears when I am near. The shadows stretch and twist and crawl. I lean into the midnight call. This is the only place I thrive, where the lonely engines keep alive. No sun to judge, no face to see, just the night and the road and me. Born in the headlights, raised by smoke, every promise I ever broke. Running free from the pale morning light. I only know how to ride the night. The darkness is the only guide. Nothing left for me to hide. Past a town that didn't know my name, and I drove away from the shallow fame. The engine whispers deep and low, telling me the way to go. The steering wheel is cold and true, a black horizon waiting through. Born in the headlights, raised by smoke, every promise I ever broke. Running free from the pale morning light. I only know how to ride the night. The darkness is the only guide. Nothing left for me to hide. When the world wakes up, I'll find a place to disappear without a trace. But when the velvet curtain falls again, I'll be out running with the men who only trust the sound of steel, and the lonely way the road must feel. Born in the headlights, raised by smoke, every promise I ever broke. Running free from the pale morning light. I only know how to ride the night. The darkness is the only guide. Nothing left for me to hide. Nothing left for me to hide. I tried to settle down one time, left the blacktop for a better climb. I found a house with the wooden floors and locked away the heavy doors, but the pavement pulled me through the night with a cold and blinding light. The silence felt like open air, too much room for thoughts of care. Needed the got burned, the compass spun. My destiny is on the run. It's a rumble in the deepest gut, the heavy iron that cannot shut, the magnetic pull beneath the tire, fanning out the gasoline fire. This road is calling out my name. It's the only honest game. The engine sings its ancient hymn as the passing world gets blurry and dim. I'm just a vessel for the machine, washing every memory clean. I don't choose the direction now. The highway shows me where and how. It's a rumble in the deepest gut, the heavy iron that cannot shut, the magnetic pull beneath the tire, fanning out the gasoline fire. This road is calling out my name. It's the only honest game. Maybe I'm scared of standing still against my own determined will. I know the truth, the heavy cost. Freedom is never truly lost. It hides inside the metal frame, shouts out loud its roaring flame. It's the rumble in the deepest gut, the heavy iron that cannot shut, the magnetic pull beneath the tire, fanning out the gasoline fire. This road is calling out my name. It's the only honest game. They say the road eventually ends somewhere where the blacktop bends, but the horizon keeps moving on from dusk till the break of dawn. It's a blurry line I chase all night, searching for a different life. My mirror showed me empty space, just the miles I live without a trace. The rear view holds a heavy past that was never meant to last. I only trust the view ahead, leaving all the things unsaid. Run, run, run the horizon line. It falls promise, but it feels divine. against the glass, watching silent, lonely shapes pass. No time for rest, no time to breathe. Just the power to believe that the next big bend, the next small hill will satisfy this restless well. Run the rising line. It falls promise, but it feels divine. Never stop, just push the steel. This is the only way to feel. The world keeps spinning dark and fast. Gotta make this feeling last. I know I'm searching for a ghost, a sanctuary I lost the most. But the thrill of movement holds me tight, a lonely rider through the night. And even if I catch the view, I'll find another road and run it too. Run the rising line. A false promise, but it feels divine. Never stop, just push the steel. This is the only way to feel. The world keeps spinning dark and fast. Gotta make this feeling last. No address written on the mail, just the engine's lonely wail. Street lights blur a silver streak. It's just me and the asphalt bleak. Moonlight spills on endless black. There's no turning, no looking back. Headlights cut through smoky air, leaving worries everywhere. Rose the blood, the steel's the heart, torn the map and made a start. Go, 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 the only way. Chase the night until the day. Fingers gripped on worn out leather, cruising through the darkest weather. Hear the tires hum a low refrain, washing out the tired pain. held the keys to all the wealth. Now I know the treasure waits beyond the city's closing gate. Roads of blood steals the heart, torn the map and made a star. Go, 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 the only way. Chase the night until the day. Got 10,000 miles on the dusty glass, watching yesterday burn and quickly pass. Beside a horse that knows my name, another mile, another game. Shadows dance along the ditch, scratch the itch, the final hitch. The asphalt breathes a heavy sigh beneath the cold and watchful eye. Sunrise means a different road, shedding off the heavy load. Engine coughs a rhythmic sound, the quietest place I've ever found. Chase the thunder, chase the storm, keep the engine running warm. This steel cage is all I need, planting freedom like a seed. No return, no turning back, just a rumble on the track. Just a rumble on the track. Past the sign that read your time is up. Pour the bitter feelings in my cup. The lonely siren calls my bluff, but the road ahead is rough enough. Every turn a sacrifice, paid the toll, ignored the price. Chase the thunder, chase the storm, keep the engine running warm. This steel cage is all I need, planting freedom like a seed. No return, no turning back, just the rumble on the track. Just a rumble on the track. Chase the thunder, chase the storm, keep the engine running warm. This steel cage is all I need, planting freedom like a seed. No return, no turning back, just the rumble on the track. Just a rumble on the track. Been through the rain and desert heat, got worn out pain and dusty feet. This fender knows the kind of fight I put up every single night. My only witness, cold and true, knows exactly what I'm running through. The leather cracks, the metal bends. It's the only friend on whom depends my forward motion, fast and low, watching blurry landscapes go. It doesn't talk, it doesn't judge, just gives a steady, heavy nudge. Is the blacktop keys. I feel the pulse within the steel, the only connection that is real. Every tremor, every shake is a promise we will never break. We share the road, the smoke, the noise, ignoring all the city joys. There's no turning, no looking back. Oh. Promises the blacktop keys. I said yes when my heart screamed no. Let the river drown me slow. Every favor, every plea left another scar on me. I showed up when they disappeared, held their fears, fed their needs. They called it strength, I called it love. but heaven watched from up above. I wore my kindness like a chain, called my suffering God's plan. Was saying yes became a sin. I felt the war beneath my skin. I gave my soul, they took it home, left me empty, broken, cold. If love means losing who I am, then tell me, Lord, where do I stand? I knelt in faith, but deep within, when saying yes became a sin. I forgave things I shouldn't have, buried truth so they could laugh. I turned my cheek, I bowed my head, while they counted what they bled. I thought restraint made me a man, thought silence meant I'd understand. But every time I bit my pride, something holy in me died. They praised my calm, ignored my pain, called my breaking being insane. When saying yes became a sin, I felt the war beneath my skin. I gave my soul, they took it whole, left me empty, broken, cold. If love means losing who I am, then tell me, Lord, where do I stand? I knelt in faith, but deep within, when saying yes became a sin. Jesus flipped tables in the hall, David stood before the wall. Even saints knew when to fight. Why was I afraid of light? Mercy doesn't mean decay, even lambs must walk away. I'm done mistaking fear for grace. I'm done disappearing. Saying no became my prayer. I finally learned you were still there. I kept my heart, I kept my name, didn't trade my soul for shame. I love deep, but I'll defend. Draw the line where wounds begin. Faith ain't weak, it ain't pretend. Sometimes no is how we win. I still believe. I just don't bleed for lies anymore. Pillar they leaned upon, the midnight call before the dawn. I fixed the cracks, I held the line, paid their debts with borrowed time. I wore their burdens on my back, smiled while my spine went slack. They said, you're strong, you'll be okay. Strong men don't get asked if they're okay. I kept the fire, I fed the flame, till nothing warm was left in me. That's the cost of carrying everyone, being the shield, never the one. every road I walked alone. I prayed for strength, not understanding. Kept on giving, kept on standing. But even crosses break a back when love is one way, never intact. They took my silence as consent. Never saw what it cost me. That's the cost of carrying everyone, being the shield, never the sun. You fight their wars, you wear their scars. While they move on, you stay where you are. I gave my blood, I gave my breath. Learned too late what kindness left. Tell me, Lord, was this your plan, or the price of being a good man? Even mountains crack with time, even oceans draw a line. If I fall and no one stays, was I wrong or just betrayed? You'll never ask me to be yours. I chose the wait, I chose the fall. Maybe I wasn't called to save the world. Maybe I was called to save myself. That's the cost of carrying everyone. Now I'm learning to put it down. I'll still love hard, I'll still stand tall. Just won't answer every call. I'll walk with faith, not self-neglect. With truth, with spine, with self-respect. I'm still a good, God-fearing man. I just won't die to prove I am. The weight is heavy, but it's finally leaving my hands. I learned young to hold the door. Say yes sir, say no more. Carry blame that wasn't mine. Call it faith, call it time. I kept my word when it cut me deep. Lost my sleep so others could sleep. Every promise carved in stone, every burden mine alone. They said, son, do right and you'll be free. But freedom don't come cheap to me, 'cause the weight of a good man bends the spine, breaks the back, steals the shine. I carry crosses not meant for me. Call it love, call it loyalty. Being righteous cost my soul. Tell me, Lord, what's the toll? I'm still standing, but I can't pretend. Even a good man has an end. I swallow words, I bit my tongue. Let injustice call me wrong. Turn the other cheek too long. Now both sides feel the same damn song. I prayed for peace, I prayed for light, but heaven stayed quiet at night. Watch wolves feed on my grace. Smile while they took my place. I gave forgiveness like it was free. but it kept stealing parts of me. Cause the weight of a good man bends the spine, breaks the back, steals the shine. I carry crosses not meant for me. Call it love, call it loyalty. If being righteous costs my soul, tell me, Lord, what's the toll? I'm still standing, but I can't pretend. Even a good man has an end. Maybe mercy needs a line in the sand. Maybe strength is loud in a wind to stand. God, forgive what I'm about to say. I won't bleed just to prove I pray. I still believe, but belief shouldn't feel like change. The weight of a good man shaped my bones, built my heart but cracked my throne. I won't trade my soul to stay clean, won't die quiet just to look serene. I walk righteous but I walk aware. Even saints need air. I carry love but I'll defend, cause even good men must choose when. I lay this burden at your feet. At your feet. Not in weakness, but in honesty. There's a lonely road outside this town where your laughter used to ride. I still hear it in the power lines, a quiet ghost that never died. The nights fall heavy on my chest like the truth I failed to say. And every mile I wander now just leads me back to yesterday. I try to bury what we were on the dust, gasoline, and time. But love like ours don't turn to that. It waits, patient in the night. Meet me where the moon remembers us, where the silver light once touched your face. Meet me where the silence isn't cruel, where the shadows still recall your grace. If the world forgets what we became, let the midnight skies rise up for us, 'cause I'm still yours, baby. Where the moon remembers us. There were promises I should have kept and sins I should have never made, but you held me like a broken hymn, lost between the heaven and the flames. And now the wind carries what's left of me, fragile as a cigarette glow. And I wonder if you think of me when the river whispers low. Some nights I swear I feel your hand rest against my weary soul. saints. Maybe pain is just a cause, but I'd walk 1,000 nights alone to reclaim the light we lost. If redemption comes in whispers, then I'll listen through the dark for the echo of your heartbeat calling home this restless heart. Meet me where the moon remembers us, where we promised we would never fade. Meet me in the place time fears to touch, where your tears and mine were made. If the dawn forgets to rise again, let the stars hold everything we were, 'cause I'm still